is, and if you don't know how to cook, maybe we have a lot of I don't know, all that glitters is not gold, guys. Guys, I just woke up and I want to talk to you about something, guys. Okay, so study shows women need more sleep than men because they use their brain more through the day than men. Thank you. Anyway, guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, this is your girl Kenyan in Germany. And guys, I saw this one post. You guys know I live and work in Germany. I'm a Kenyan, obviously you guys know that. So I'm trying to do this video before the sun actually goes down. Why is the light in here on? I don't know. Why? Why is the light on? Why is the light on? Is everything is off? Close the door. Okay, I don't know. Switch off. Anyway, guys, I saw this one a post, and there was this guy who was actually talking, or maybe writing or talking or asking for your help, guys. So it's in Germany, according to the post, and it's saying he has a salary, or he earns a salary of 1,600 salary income in Germany. Okay, you guys know life is very expensive in this country or worldwide. So let me talk to you guys about something. I've been wanting to tell you this. The inflation in Germany, how to fight the inflation in Germany, especially now because it's January. Maybe by the time you watch this video, it's going to be February. And let me tell you one thing, okay? Tips on saving money in Germany, guys. Number one, buy goods like groceries in discounter. Guys, you know what discounter means? Discounter are something like supermarkets in Germany which actually have discounts. Okay, we have supermarkets like Aldi, Lidl, Netto, Norma. You guys name them if you live in Germany. Okay, buy in those supermarkets. Some supermarkets like Rewe, Edeka, Kaufland, they're quite expensive, but you have like all the products that you will want. Okay, the number two are the prospects. I'm going to like show you a picture of prospect, guys. Prospects are kind of booklets. Do you say booklets? Kind of magazines where supermarkets actually do employ people who bring these to homes. Like when you're checking your mail downstairs, you can actually see this like prospects. They're called prospects. I don't know how they're called in English, but that's the name. It's like Saturday they bring them for like the coming week, like Monday to Saturday. Sorry, supermarkets here are usually closed on Sundays, guys. So Monday to Saturday they actually with prices of how things are going to be costing like the coming week. Okay, so you can prepare yourself, like check and compare, especially if you have a day off on a Sunday. You can actually go through these prospects and like check what is going to be cheaper. Do I need this stuff and all that? Like prospects are always good, guys. Okay, then do groceries during the weekend, and by this I mean Friday, but mostly Saturdays. You know why, guys? Because these days they usually have a lot of reduced price products, groceries, guys. Especially things that are like with the red prices in Germany, it means they are cheap. Okay, so check out Friday, Saturday grocery shopping. It's very cheap, very cheap, especially Saturday evening. There are usually a lot of reduced products because Sunday they're going to be closed, and Monday they're going to have new goods, new groceries, new products, guys. Okay, so they try to like sell these things for like 50% off. Okay, so if you want green, good, fresh veggies and fruits and all that, go shopping in the morning. Okay, in the morning when they actually open, go shop at this time. But at this time they rarely have discounts. Okay, but if you want like fresh bread, fresh broadchen, fresh greens and veggies and all that, go in the morning. If you want cheaper things, go in the afternoon, in the evening especially. So that way you can save a lot of money. And then the next thing you want to do is buy products in bulks. Like if you want to save money and they have reduced things, like things that are going to last longer, you can actually buy them in bulks. And by this I mean like maybe tomato paste, tomato like tomato things like beans or maize, anything that's conserved, anything that's going to last longer, guys. Olives, oil, like cooking oil is going to last longer. Things like, I don't know, milk, I don't know, but buy things in bulks that last longer when they are reduced price. The next thing, guys, you want to do is cook at home more often. Like cooking at home is much more cheaper than when you decide to do Lieferando like every other day, like, you know, DoorDash or whatever you call that. Like cooking food, if I cook rice and stew today, it's going to last me maybe a few days and I'm going to save much more money compared to if I went eating like out for dinner and all that stuff. I'm not saying you should not be going out for dinner. You can go if you want, if you have money, or if someone invited you, but I'm talking about if you want to save money, guys. So make sure you cook your own food at home. It's much healthier, it's way cheaper than going out to eat or maybe ordering food at home. The next thing is, and if you don't know how to cook, maybe we have a lot of receipts, we have a lot of cooking shows, we have a lot of cooking channels. Like you can check out my cooking channel, by the way, Kenyan Cooking Abroad. If you love Kenyan food, I do a lot of Kenyan cooking there. Okay, check those videos out, subscribe there and subscribe here as well. So guys, the next thing we have is, I've seen a lot of privileged people, Africans living in Germany, who actually have gardens, like they have somewhere to plant something. Okay, most of them actually do not use this chance, maybe because they don't have time or they don't know how to go about like planting things and all that. Like we have a village place, okay, where we have garden and all that, but we do not have the time. Like we are really there. So before we plant things there and they go bad and no one is watering them and all that, we actually don't do that much. Maybe some years to come, I don't know. But where we live in the towns or in the town, it's not easy to plant things. I've tried this before. You can check out a video on my cooking channels. I posted that balcony plants and all that. You can actually use balcony planting as well, but for me it does not work that well because I have a lot of insects and all that, like eating my plants and all that. But if you want to save money and you have somewhere to do planting veggies and all that, like you can save a lot of money. Plant some herbs, plant some tomatoes, cucumbers, some spinach. You can actually save money by planting your own food. And then cook more to save energy. Okay guys, my points are based on general saving, not only on groceries but generally, like everything that has to do with saving. Okay, so cook a lot of food if possible, and by this I mean things like if you're cooking like beans and rice, okay, if you want to cook bean stew and you are boiling the beans yourself, okay, make sure you boil maybe more to save energy and time. Okay, and if you boil more, you can actually go ahead and maybe freeze some of the beans, okay, that you will not be using. So cook a lot of food and store some if possible. I know some people do not like freezer food and all that, but here we want to save energy. You cannot be boiling beans every day because you're eating beans and rice every day, guys. Okay, so yeah, that's my opinion. What next? So I see a lot of people cooking, and when they're cooking, like if they want to cook things like pasta, noodles, spaghetti, okay, they actually get water from the tap, the cold water, and they boil the water. Okay, I don't know how it is in other countries. In Kenya, I don't know, I think it's only cold water, tap water, But in Germany, unless it's showering, I don't know, but in Germany you actually have a tap, the same tap. You actually have to turn it left is hot water and right is cold water, okay, and middle is like warm water or something. So I sometimes use the hot water from the tap and cook pasta with it. But if you do not have that, you can actually boil the water like with water cooker. Just boil the water first and then put that in your cooking stove, pot in the stove or something, and use the boiled water to actually cook. Or if you're making a stew, potatoes, frying potatoes, you want to make a stew, use the hot water, because that way you're going to speed up the cooking process. Plus, if you can afford, like a pressure cooker is a very, very energy saving, time saving. I use pressure cooker for my kienyeji chicken, for my githeris, for my beans, all that hard food that you actually want to cook, sweet potatoes, all that. It's very quick and energy saving, guys. Sorry guys, I'm still not feeling well, the homa and all that. Just look at how I'm dressed, and it's cold outside. It's like -2 degrees in Germany. The sun is out, but I don't know, all that glitters is not gold, guys. The sun is shining, but it's super cold. I'm already freezing because the car is actually switched off, so I cannot switch on the heater. But it's okay, guys. We are doing a quick video, I hope. What else do you need? Okay, when you're at home, mostly we have people like having lights on like in every room. The kitchen, this room, they actually have lights all over, even though they do not need these lights, guys. So make sure you save energy by switching off the lights that you actually do not need. Okay, if you are in the sitting room, just switch on the lights that you actually need in the sitting room. We also have like dimming lights. You can actually install such lights. They're so much energy saving. Okay, so if you're watching TV, the TV has its own light. Just use these dimming lights, like the comfy lights and all that. Okay, or maybe if you have some candles on, you do not need the big lights, so you can save energy on all those lights. Okay, and like I said, in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the bathroom, where you do not need the lights, like switch them off. Okay, maybe if you need them filming, vlogging and all that, or you have kids running around or pets, I don't know, that's something else. But if you're just in the sitting room, maybe alone, just save energy. Okay, so we are all talking about the electricity, like when you save, you can get money back at the end of the year, guys. Then we have things like if you're not using the TV, if you're not watching the TV, you know, nowadays we have this sickness of we switch on the TV and we are on the phone 24/7 at home. Okay, so make sure if you're not, you know, some people say it's like I'm listening and it's very comfortable, like sitting here and I'm seeing how, you know, sometimes I'm looking at that and I'm on the phone. Like maybe it's advisable to actually switch off the TV while you are on the phone or on computer or on laptop, whatever you're doing. Like make sure you minimize the cost of appliances that you have on at the same time if you don't need them at once. Okay. Then we have things like transportation. Okay, in Germany we have something called Deutschland ticket. It's in allowance, it's called the German ticket. Last year it was 49 or 39 euros, and a lot of people actually took the chance to use it. Okay, a lot of people traveled to different places. You can actually, it's for German, like the whole of German, you can travel with it, but you have to check which train you are supposed to be using with a German ticket. So just get enough information if you're interested in German ticket. But German ticket, you save a lot of money actually, instead of like buying ticket like every time you're traveling. This is actually good for people who always commute with buses, people who commute with trains and all that. Okay, if you are someone who is like going commuting with a train like once in a while, maybe it's cheaper if you do ticket like daily ticket, Target ticket is also much cheaper. If you're going to maybe a place like what do you say, like I don't know, which places do you guys have? Nuremberg, I don't know, like longer distances with train, you can actually use the same Target ticket to commute through the same town and to different towns as well. So it's much cheaper, the Deutschland ticket, if you buy it at once, if you commute always with the train and the bus and all that stuff. Okay, we also have things like park and ride. Like if you live in a certain place and you have to drive far to work, you can actually use your car up to that place. If you do not have maybe a bus around like where you live, you can use your car. And then they do have parking lots there where you can actually park your car and then use the train. It's called park and ride. Okay, like you park your car and then you use the train, and in the evening you come back, alight from the train and get into your car and then go home. Okay, so park and ride is also very good, and in this way you can also use the German ticket. We also have people who come from very far places, like they do Mietfahrgelegenheit. What is it called in English? Like car sharing. Yes, that's the right one. We have car sharing. Like you can do car sharing with people you know. Some do with people they actually don't know. Like if you're going to Frankfurt or Munich or Berlin, I don't know, you can actually check like who is going to Berlin and ask if they can actually take you with you and how much that one is going to cost. Maybe if it usually costs 100 euros, it's going maybe to cost 50 euros. I've never done this, guys, so I can't talk much about it, but there is this possibility of like ride sharing. Okay, like looking for people who are going to the same direction as you and they take you with you, but there are so many risks. Like if you've done this before, guys, you can actually comment down below, let us know how safe this is. Okay, like I don't know. Nowadays I don't know. Anyway, guys, try that if you want. And this other one, which I'm talking about my co-workers, is where they actually use the same car. Like if they have the same shift, they actually come with the same car to work. Like I drive today with my colleague who stays at my place and we walk together. I take them with me and then tomorrow they take me with them. Like, you know, that way you can actually save a lot of energy or the whole gas for your car. Okay, if you have a car, let's say that guys, sorry, my
let's do some water sipping. It's cold and I'm drinking ice cold water. Things we do for you guys. Subscribe. The battery is dying. Quickly, guys.
Haraka. So I'm saying if you have a car, the best time to actually get gas, if you want to save money, if you want, you can get a smaller car. That way you don't need a lot of gas. But if you happen to have a big car and you also want to save energy, just get your gas in the evening, guys. That it's much cheaper. Like when I have a late shift, I actually get gas after work, like maybe 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m., sometimes at 10, because that time the gas is very, very cheap. Plus, you can also use the apps, the gas apps, like that way you can see where it's cheaper, where it's much reduced price and all that. Guys, excuse me. So if you have money, you can get gas anytime you want. I've seen a lot of people sometimes get gas during morning hours when they're going to work. That time the gas is like 10 times more expensive than when you get it in the evening, guys. Like if you want to save money, a tip from me, get your gas in the evening. And I'm not saying you should let your car like dry up so that you can wait for the evening. No, you should have good control of the gas in your car. Like, just know when you need to get more gas. Just know how many kilometers you still have in your car until you can come back from work, until you can reach the next gas station. Guys, your car tells you how much gas you have. At least the modern cars all have that, like, you know, where you can see how much gas you have. People who want to lose weight, you actually don't need to pay the monthly gym cost and all that. You can save yourself a lot of money, guys. In Germany especially, they do have very nice places where you can go for a walk. They have very nice like parks where you can go for jogging and all that. They have a lot of people walking their dogs, running around, like doing sports and all that. We have very nice natural nature places like greeneries and all that. So if you want to go to the gym because you're looking for maybe someone, that's something else, okay? If you have another reason for visiting your gym, do you, bro, do you, girl, do you, sis? But I'm talking to those people who purely want to lose weight and they feel the only way they can do this is through going to the gym and paying monthly cost. Like here you have to pay monthly or yearly, I don't know, but you have to pay all the time. So use the nature outside. Go outside. The oxygen is much purer, better, fresh air than inside the gym, okay? Especially in summer. I've never been to the gym. People who actually have a lot of apps, yoga apps, you can actually do sports at the comfort of your own home. Like you can use the TV, you can use YouTube, do that in your sitting room, get yourself a yoga mat, like do your exercises there and save the money. You can later on go for a walk or go for a walk and then do your other exercises in the comfort of your own home, guys. Very, very money and time saving. Then another thing that's actually most expensive in Germany are restaurants. Like most people in Germany go out for dinner. Like it's the culture in this country. They have to go out for dinner, for lunch, you know, all that. So if you can avoid all these like restaurants visits, like cook at home, invite someone to eat with you or get invited next time, that way you 2 or 3 or 5, you can save a lot of money. Like do the cooking groups and all that, okay? These restaurants visit, it comes with tipping the waiters, it comes with getting drinks which are much more expensive, the cocktails and all that. And sitting there means you have to pay maybe sometimes the parking lot. So it comes with a lot of money, the restaurant visits. But you can visit the restaurant once in a while. It's not bad, but not all the time. And instead of like visiting restaurants every time you go out, we have things like picnics, okay? Especially in summer. Germany is so beautiful, guys. I said they have so many parks where you can actually make food at the comfort of your own home and carry this food to the park and with drinks and all that. Just carry a book, maybe YouTube, your phone, I don't know. Just sit somewhere, enjoy the nature, eat your food. Like most people do that. And this way, cook the food at home, go to the park, sit around all day, bask in the sun. You don't need the solarium. Is it called solarium? You get free vitamin D outside. You have nature, you have fresh air. You get to sometimes also meet other people in the parks, you know, communicating and all that, saying hello to people who are sitting or lying beside you. Like you can talk to people, start small talks, and that way you actually save money and you meet new people. And then the last point that I have, guys, I do not have a lot of points. I think those are enough, guys, but let me add this one more point, yeah, which is one of my favorite, guys. If you love shopping, clothes shopping, okay, you know, some people need new clothes to feel better and all that. So I have been doing this, I've never regretted it. I'm not saying I do not have money to like go to H&M and all that, but this is what I prefer. This is what works for me. I do a lot of thrifting, and I'm going to be showing you guys up next a new like some things I actually bought. Like thrifting is like the perfect thing you can do in Germany. You know what, guys? These people buy things like the newest, best products. You know, they do not wear anything just like that. Some actually buy like the top qualities, like Adidas. So beautiful things. Some things are not even one that you can actually find in thrift shops. So these people actually wear things like one season, like the winter season, and then they throw the things away. They do not need them anymore because next season they have new things coming and they want to wear the new things, guys. So make sure if you can do thrift shopping. Safest, best way to save money and get quality clothes. Guys, if I show you the kind of things I actually buy for less than 10 euros, less than 5 euros, wow. And I'm telling you, kids shoes, like shoes, smaller sizes, sometimes very nice products, worn once or twice and they get rid of them. So thrift shopping, do not get afraid that someone is going to find you in that thrift shop. Like, you don't care, you're saving your money. Okay, you're saving money. So it's very, 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 you can save a lot of money with thrift shopping. That is if you like thrift shopping, guys. Some people do not like thrift products. So let's wear the jacket and go out. It's very cold. Some people do not actually like thrifted products for whatever reason. I do not know. I do not have any problem with thrifted products, guys. I'm comfortable wearing thrifted products, okay? Like wash them, iron them, take good care of them, and that way you can actually use them, guys. So if you want me to take you thrift shopping next time, I'm going to do that, guys. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't. Let me know if you learned from one or two things on this channel, because I'm doing videos sometimes to educate you guys. So those are the tips of saving money in Germany in 2025, like quick tips for saving money. If you have other points that you like us to know about, like how we can save money in Germany, like comment down below, because you know, inflation, economies going up, like we don't earn as much as we are supposed to be spending, like the bills. There's nothing we can do about the bills. Like, you know, if the house or the apartment owner says you're going to raise the prices, then that's what it is. If I go to the supermarket, food is expensive, then it is what it is. But these are the tips that you can actually use to save your money, guys. I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye, guys.